Now, little mouse. You know it hurts me as well. But if I don't keep you down here, at least a few nights a week, then you might start to forget whom you belong to, eh? This is just my way of ensuring you never forget that I own you. Yes, of course. You've behaved yourself to my liking, pet. No punishment needed. And you'll be allowed to return above deck. Although, it is odd, but I'm beginning to wonder if you might not feel more comfortable down here as my chained-up captive. Something about keeping you in this state seems to excite you, does it not? All right, perhaps not. Now, before I go and free you, I have a rather intriguing proposition that I think may interest you. As I've said before, you're coming along quite well as a pirate. Your skills as a thief have been useful in many plunders. But now, I'd like to teach you the delicate art of taking a captive. Yes, kidnapping. Ah, is that a note of hesitation I see in your eye? Or perhaps a hint of excitement, little mouse? You, of course, remember back when I first caught you trying to sneak aboard my vessel, eh? Well, I think it's time we come full circle. The former victim now becomes the captor. Torture? No, not this one. The victim I have in mind will be mine, and mine alone to deal with. You're simply helping me to acquire who I want. Maybe someday we can find you your own victim to torture. Who is our target? Ready to start plotting our plan of attack already, are you? Excellent. We will be kidnapping a pirate captain I once knew. A lady who thought she knew the meaning of torture. But trust me when I say any punishment you've suffered at my hand is incomparable to the pain I will be inflicting upon her. A Shanghai? No. This victim is purely the subject of my revenge, pet. She will be made to suffer for what she did to me. We found her ship docked at Port Royal. Bloody wreck it was. And the lads learned that she and her crew would be staying at the inn on the island while her ship was being serviced. No better time for us to make our move. No, not this time. This little mission will require more cunning and stealth than I can count on from those bilge rats. But you've proven more than capable of being sneaky and clever when needed, little mouse. You and I will be capturing her ourselves. Now, I want you to take tomorrow to think of a plan. By tomorrow night, I want you to tell me when, where, and how we will be capturing our prize. Savvy? Thought this through quite thoroughly, haven't you, little mouse? I wouldn't expect any less from you. Seems like you've been waiting for an opportunity like this. So what's next? Uh-huh. Okay, I see. You want me to acquire the key to her room from the owner, while you climb in through her window, and will ambush her in her sleep. I suppose I can fabricate a believable yarn of why I need her key, yes? Or I'll just bribe the man. And you say her crew is still out at the tavern, so we won't be spotted? Very good. I like it. Keep it simple. You say we tie her up with ropes and stuff her in a sack? But won't the owner find it a bit suspicious to see me walking out with a giant wriggling sack? After we've got her secured, you're going to climb back out of the window, come around and create a diversion. Truly, you've thought of everything, pet. A truly deceitful and sneaky little pirate you've become. And we'll have the cover of darkness to haul our cargo back to the Devil's Heart. Brilliant. Now, wait until you hear her door open. I'll put me knife to her throat so she doesn't scream, and that'll be your signal to climb in. Not a sound, you filthy wench. Thought you'd seen the last of me, eh? You're coming with us tonight. Quick, grab her arms. Quickly now. Make it tight. Keep her steady now. Hold her down. Grab her legs. Well done, little mouse. Now, if you don't mind, I've had enough of this one's mouth. Much better. Now, here, get that sack over her head. A blindfold would have suited her nicely, but this is easier for transport, eh? Quiet. No one is gonna hear you, wench. All right, pet. Time for your diversion. I'll make for the door on your signal. Not exactly the stealthiest escape, but certainly an effective diversion, love. Well done. Now, let's get this worthless wretch back to the ship. What do you say? More ropes around the sack to keep her secure. Bloody hell, you have thought about this before, haven't you? You're certain this is your first victim, eh? chaining her up in the cell where we normally keep you, pet. I hope that's okay with you. I'm sure if you'd like, we can get a second set of chains hooked up down there, if you start to get a little jealous. Oh, don't give me that look, little mouse. Just a little joke. There's only one prisoner here tonight, and your brilliant cunning made her capture possible.